Hello, hello! I'd like to show you all how I use ImagineArt to create the most precise cinematic scenes that I've been able to produce from any platform I've played with, and I've played with quite a few at this point. But let me show you that process. I'm already here at the home page. I'm gonna go into their workflow system right here. And don't worry, I'll give you a copy of this workflow. So I'm gonna go into my workflow right here. Okay, so normally with cinematics, we've been limited to camera, lens, and focal length, right? These fields right here, which are great, gives you a lot of control. But I've been able to customize to create much more specific scenes, right? First of all are the shot types, right? We're talking about extreme wide angles, wide shots, etc. Then our camera movements, whether it's dolly or pans or tilts. And you could add as many customizations as you like, right? And then on top of that, I've added lighting, right? Very important, obviously. And they have the option, I've set up actually also a guide here to help with other aspects of the scene, like the scene description. We have the subject, action, motion, setting, environment, atmospheric details. These are just based on the scene, and it's either you could have every single element filled out or just a basic scene, like here is a fire truck. So anyways, I made the first scene already. I was trying to capture the emotion of a scene, right? And right here we have that first example. Let me show you. We're going for emotion here. Okay. Now we need to create an epic scale scene. Now it's going to be the same scene, but epic scale, right? So let me show you my process here. Extremely wide establishing shot first. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this puppy. There's our establishing wide shot. And bring that down here in just in order. Throw that down here. And then we have our crane movement. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then we have the IMAX film, of course. Bring that puppy down here. And then our lens, I picked the Hawk V light. So the Hawk V light's up here. I'm gonna duplicate that. Perfection, and bring that down. Okay, and then the focal length of 21 millimeters, of course. We want that epic scale. Where did I put 21? 21 is right there. Okay. Bring that puppy right here. And then our lighting, I picked volumetric haze. Yeah. Okay, perfect. And then we have our scene. I already produced a scene right here, so I'm just gonna. It's the same exact scene as the previous example we had. All right, so now I have all my selections. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move this into my actual scene right here. And I want it in the order that I'm actually going to use these variables, so it's the same order. And then we got our lens, boom. We got our shot, our camera movement, which camera we're using. We got our lens choice, our focal length, and then our lighting. And then we got the actual scene, right? Scene description. And I'm going to go over here and just add my combined text. That's our multi-prompt, right? That should kind of combine everything together for me in the right order. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that, plug into here. There, we got our shot, our camera movement, our camera, perfect lens. Then we're going to get our focal length, and then we're going to get our lighting. Nice. And then finally our scene. Now, as you can see, it creates the whole scene for us. And I'm just going to add the video generation. Perfection. And we're going to use, for this one, we're going to use VO 3.1. It does well with cameras and stuff. Like 8 seconds perfect. We just go with 1080p. We want more cinematic, so we're going 69. We don't want to enhance this prompt. We do not want to change this prompt. So we're going to leave that unclicked, and just go ahead and connect to our prompt right here. Perfect. Perfection. And we'll just hit run. either run from here or you can run from up here, run selected. You'll see the process video here with our selection. Now again, we're going here for epic scale based on these settings of the same scene we had over here for the more emotional capture. Okay, and the video is finished. So again, this is the attempt here is to show an epic angle of the same exact scene, right? Just by changing the different variables as far as the camera, movement, lens, etc. So let's take this in one shot too, so let's see what it came up with. Right, so that's the epic effect. Again, we'll compare that to our more emotional shot. Same scene. Now again, these are one shots, right? Obviously you would run many of the same prompts to get the best selection from the scene, but you can see how just making a selection with these different variables can make a very dramatic difference on the same exact scene. So if you're interested in this, I'll make this all available for free. I even created a worksheet that has all of these variables set up for you. There you go. Here is the worksheet I was speaking about. And we have all the different options. We have for the shot type, again, camera movement, camera, lenses, focal length, and the lighting. And then I have also the tips for the scene description right here too. Right? Perfect setup for you. All right. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, and very happy to help out. Thanks for joining us. Take care.